Hello everybody, this is Gibbs. I hope you are all doing okay. And today we're here for another session of drawing animals, and we will be focusing on drawing dogs. So yeah, I hope you like it, and let's get started. I want to learn more about drawing animals in general, so I start with pets, and then like we did for cats video, I'm using external resources because I couldn't find any in my books for drawing dogs. So I use, for example, sites like Vetcheck or Veteriankey to understand and study a little bit the anatomy of the dog, which is kind of tricky for me because there is all sorts of races, shapes and sizes, so this was very difficult for me to learn. So this was more of an indication, a baseline to learn. So I did the skull on profile and a part of the skull up front, so to learn about some proportion, for example, and also the legs. So here I'm drawing the hind limbs, and then I will draw the forelimbs. And I actually learned with those kind of sites that the forelimb skeleton and bones vary a great deal, of course, because of the breeds, and weight 60% of the dog weight, so that was a fun fact to know. And the in-limb bones also vary a great deal, and weighs 40% of the dog weight. So that's fun for the fun fact I found. And I also used other resources for references of the other exercises, mainly on Pinterest, but I did find, like I did before, the main resources where they can be found. So they will be indicated in description. For now, I can't really put another type of link other than YouTube links, so I will try my best to indicate where to find them. So yep, here we are. And now I'm drawing the forelimbs, and I also then for the cats drew some paws, some dog mouth, and also the shape of the dog. And here was the bone only like a ways to understand the movement. It's kind of the same every time for the legs. It's just that the size vary, as we just read on the site. And right now I'm doing an exercise I found on Pinterest to get one of the main shape for a wolf-like dog. So here it is. There is a lot of circle and cylinders, and also the rectangle for the dog mouth, which is very, very tricky for me to get right. And you will see in this video that I really struggled more than for the cats. I'm not really happy with all of the drawings I did, but I still want to show them because it's good exercises, and even if I don't really like them, I see my improvement just for the differences how I draw dog now and how I did just in December when I tried to draw my dog for my father for a Christmas gift, and it turned out something. So here now I'm drawing some breeds. So I started with a pug. I really like the proportion even if they're not right. So I didn't follow a guideline. This was based on photos I found on Google Image, and I tried to cut it in shape. So that was an exercise for me, a little bit of challenge for myself. But maybe the face for me that I did is too human-like. The eyes shape and maybe the wrinkle kinda look like an old man for me. So later on I tried to draw the faces again, and then I tried to draw a Corgi. I tried to draw a Corgi here again. I'm not particularly happy with the proportion, but for a first try, because those are the first tryouts of drawing those breeds of dogs, I'm kind of happy here too, based on Google image, and tried to cut it in shapes based on the exercises I just learned. So yep, but I kind of like the faces I did there, kind of the opposite of just the drawing before. As you can see, I'm not doing much detail on the paw. I did draw paws before on the previous page, and that will be shown in the end, but like I did for cats. But here I'm more concentrating on faces, features, and the general shape. So I did draw a Staffie multiple times. I had a lot of try because I was not getting it didn't look like anything like a Staffie. It looked like more like a bulldog in the end, so I tried multiple times, and I had the same trouble with the Labrador that you will see after. Here I'm drawing a wolf dog, a Husky, yeah. So I'm drawing a Husky, and I did it 2 times because I wasn't satisfied with the head. So yeah, sometimes I did draw them on external paper and glue them on my sketchbook after, because after mine I really struggled. So I had a lot of trials, and sometimes I had to do another paper because I just erased too much on a certain part of my sketchbook and I could not see my line anymore. So yeah, I'm more happy with this one. Honestly, I really like this one. More for the eyes and the head shapes. So yep. And then the Labrador. So as you will see here, I tried a tutorial I found on Pinterest, because just with one references I didn't manage to get it. So I tried a tutorial. I tried a lot of time. I won't hide. That's the drawing I most struggled with today. So yep. But I'm kind of happy because from one drawing to another, I will show you just here 2 drawing that I did of it. I could have saw some improvement. Each trial I get the proportion more and more better, even if it's not good yet, but I'm still happy about my improvement. So like I said, yes, I don't really like the drawing I did today, but I'm really happy because I saw my improvement in general for drawing dogs. So I wanted to show it to you, and also to show that yeah, it's fine if you don't like your drawing. If you just keep practicing and that you see where you're coming from and all of that, that's what most matter. You don't have to like each one of them every time, and you don't have to feel guilty about doing something that doesn't end up like you want. There is not anything you lose. You always learn. So yep. And here, like I did last time, I'm doing some poses exercise, so about running, jumping, sitting, laying down, and all that. So that's what I did for cats. So I'm doing it in a very sketchy manner, just to get the base of the movement. It's still a little stiff yet, so I need to improve on that. The difficulty here is to find a balance, to not making it too round and cat-like. But voila! So here are the results of today's exercises, and as always, let me know what you think, and if you have any tips, advices, or constructive criticism, I'm all ears. And yes, we'll see each other for another video. So bye!